I was just in my house and I just heard a big boom.
Okay.
And I looked out the window and it's gone.
Well, questions continue to pour in after a home explosion kills 2 people and sends a third to the hospital.
That explosion happened just before 9 yesterday morning at a home in Claremont County. And Jordan Valines is joining us in studio with where this investigation stands this morning. Jordan?
So we were actually able to get a live picture. This is from our photographer, David Lewis. He's out there at the scene. This happening around 8:45 yesterday morning. But as you can see right now, again, a live shot there in Bethel, in the community of Bethel in Claremont County there. Just the level of debris. I know it's kind of still difficult to see since the sun hasn't fully come up yet all the way, but you can see the area, the police line still there, and just the fact of the debris field, how much you're seeing, really how much that debris was able to scatter in such a short amount of time, and how much it was charred then after the explosion in that fire. So again, looking at the damage, looking at that debris field that left 2 people confirmed dead, another person injured. All of this taking place on Vic Joy Drive in Bethel. Now, I know that our Mike Shell was there yesterday. Our Alexis Martin also was on scene. They were able to speak with neighbors who were actually home when this happened and talk about really what they heard, what they saw. This is video right here of one of the neighbors, neighbor Stephanie Young. She captured this video. You can see it, the fiery aftermath right there of that explosion, and a massive response too, as you can imagine, from first responders, because they were working to not only try to combat and put out that fire, but they were also trying to secure the scene as they then try to search for any survivors. But it wasn't long before Bethel Tate Fire Chief Christopher Cooper did confirm to us the 2 people who were inside of the home, a man and a woman, were killed. As I mentioned, that third person, a man, was able to get away from the home, but still suffered burns. We're also told by neighbors, it's believed that that man who was able to escape was working on the home's furnace at the time of the explosion. However, that has not yet been confirmed through authorities yet. We know he was rushed to UC Medical Center. No word on his condition this morning, but I do want you to take a listen now to what neighbors had to say, again, to our crews when they arrived on scene yesterday.
Looked like it was snowing insulation. Debris everywhere in the yard.
It was louder than anything I had ever experienced. So I just knew something had happened outside. So I came out the front door and I looked down the street and I could see the smoke and debris, a little bit of the debris. So I knew that something horrible had happened.
Yeah, and still this morning, what actually happened inside of that home. This is our some of our drone video that we were able to get yesterday with our Skycam. You can see kind of that crater right there in the middle of your screen, the aftermath, the damage of that explosion that occurred yesterday. But really, at this point, though, what caused that to happen? That's now going to be the focus of State Fire Marshal investigators. For now, reporting here in studio, Jordan Valines, Fox 19 Now.
All right, thank you for the update, Jordan. Also, after that explosion, the League for Animal Welfare, that is, says that it has taken in 2 cats that were living at the home and survived that blast, and they expect to take in at least 2 more cats today. They say that these cats will need a foster, so if you are interested in helping, you can reach out to the shelter.